Hey everybody, welcome into Star Wars Republic, our show about all things Star Wars here on the Arena Productions. I'm your host X-Pat along with my co-host Burley. Burley, we got another episode in the books for The Mandalorian. Season 3, Episode 6, Guns for Hire.
Don't you mean the Bo-Katan show starring the Mandalorian?
Yeah, the Bo-Katan Kreese show, yeah, starring Katie Sackhoff, yeah. Pedro Pascal, he's just a side character now. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to be talking about episode 6. So this is your spoiler warning. If you have not seen the episode yet, please go to Disney Plus and check it out, and then come back and enjoy this video, because this recap is going to be spoilers galore. We're going to be talking spoilers all throughout this episode. So that's your spoiler warning. So with that said, Burley, let's go ahead and get the slideshow of images going, and let's talk about this episode. All right. So, I mean, just another filler episode, man. I mean, to me, it seems like a filler. It seems like a filler episode. And to me, it just seems like this season is setting up season 4.
Yeah, seems like I'm really hoping this is this, because I agree with you. This feels like filler.
Yeah.
This episode, this seems like they stretched this out way too long to get a decent runtime.
Yeah.
And it's like where this goes, the last couple minutes are the best part of the episode, the parts that we really care about, and it's like they focus on this other stuff. I'm really hoping this other stuff they're focusing on pays off soon, because I'm gotta tell you, I'm kind of getting tired of it already this season.
Yeah, I mean, we got the episode previously of, Dr. Pershing. I mean, Dr. Pershing, what's up with him? What happened to him? We don't know.
Yeah.
Moff Gideon, are we going to get him in the next episode? I mean, is there going to be some kind of like firefight above Mandalore or something like that to end the season? Is Bo-Katan Kreese going to survive the season, as you were talking about in the previous episode? You think that maybe she's going to meet her end? Who knows, man? I mean, but this episode did have some cool Easter eggs in it. I mean, blasts from the past, obviously, battle droids, of course, the B1, the B2 droids, and obviously some of them were going haywire, and then they had to go and chase one and blast it down after Mando was kicking most of them. I mean, and then of course of course here the image of course Jack Black and of Lizzo. I mean, cool cameos and all, and obviously Christopher Lloyd, obviously. And
yeah,
I have to say, I mean, I love Christopher Lloyd, but boy, oh boy, was he looking old in that episode. I mean, he was. Yeah, I mean, he showed his age a lot. I mean,
I was gonna say, it's been years since I've seen him in anything.
Yeah, but I mean, he's a great actor, and I love Christopher Lloyd, but yeah, in this image here, yeah, he's looking pretty old, and he's like a Dooku sympathizer in this episode. I mean, even Dooku gets brought up in this episode.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Are there any good points of this episode for you?
Besides the cameos were great, and I did like the cameos. It was nice to see, Jack Black, Christopher Lloyd. Yeah. I do like the mention of Dooku, because that is a character people either love him or hate him.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, we got a Dooku sympathizer, and this was supposed to be such a peaceful planet, but you get Christopher Lloyd in there, and he's like, yeah, no, he's programmed the droids to do all this.
Yeah.
For some reason, because he just wants to have power, be chaos. Like, it's not really fully fleshed in.
Yeah.
Fleshed out, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, it was like they're talking about nano droids or something. Nano droids, and that they were, I guess, the droids were sabotaged with these nano droids in some kind of maintenance fluid or something like that. I mean, so I was starting to think nano droids. First there's nano probes, like in the Star Trek universe, and now there's nano droids.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, where are they going with this? But and then of course Grogu. I mean, Grogu is just a pet in this episode, and he's using a little bit of his force powers to help, Lizzo win a game. I mean,
and to do the flip.
Yeah,
the force
flip again. Yeah, the flip into her.
And I will say the flip did look better here than it did. What was it? 3 episodes ago? 3 episodes ago. The flip here did look a little bit better. I will admit that.
Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and get to the end of it here, Burley. And the reasoning, I thought at the beginning of the season, I thought Bo-Katan might have to fight Mando for the Darksaber, but Mando justifies it as to her old crew, which of course we see at the beginning of the episode. Now they're like mercenaries and all, and so I did like the fight scene between what was it, Bo and Axe Woves. I thought that was a cool fight scene and all, and so she overtakes him and she tells him to yield, and he yields, and then Mando says, because obviously they're not going to follow her because she doesn't have the Darksaber. He has a Darksaber, but he tells them that back on Mandalore, when that like spider machine robot thing overtook him, she rescued him by using the Darksaber. And so the Darksaber now belongs to her, and so he just gives it to her. Case closed. I don't know. What did you think of that? I mean, I thought that was kind of weird, but now obviously they follow her 5 seconds after she gets the Darksaber back. Your thoughts?
That was just hey, we need to pull some reason here to give her the Darksaber, and we don't want to have her and Mando have a combat.
Yeah.
That felt like it was shoehorning, just trying to, okay, we need to move this plot.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather this episode, them get on this planet, have confrontation with this Mandalorian group. They have to do stuff with this Mandalorian group, work with them,
right,
do some kind of task.
Yeah.
And then be like, okay, now we've got them. Now we've gained their trust. We've helped them out with something. Right. Now they're going to follow us back.
Right.
Do something like that instead of this. You could have
like the side quest. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, this was already a side questy episode. Yeah. Like, do stuff with the Mandalorians. Like, I know this is trying to set up like, this world's like this. This world's like this. This is this. And the Republic is like this. And it's trying to set stuff like, it's like, I don't necessarily care about this stuff. I'm wanting for the Mandalorian. I know they're trying to do this to set up 5 other shows.
Yeah, and I think the reason why they helped, Jack Black and Lizzo's characters was because they said to Bo-Katan that you helping us, we will petition the New Republic for Mandalore to be recognized. And so I think that's the only reason why they really truly did that. And then after they finished that task, then they were able to go to Bo-Katan's old crew. But yeah, man, I mean, let's just talk about the next couple of episodes that are left. Obviously, the next episode is going to be directed by both Favreau and Filoni. I think it is. Rick Famuyiwa is directing the last 2 episodes, but Favreau and Filoni obviously have their stamps on it. But I mean, I kind of see it as, okay, now Bo-Katan has the Darksaber, and now she's consolidated this group, and then they're going to get together with the the Zealot group again that always keep their helmets on. But now what's going to happen? I mean, are they going to have to put their helmets on and keep their helmets on for good now? When they meet the Zealots and then go to Mandalore and try to take Mandalore over, and then probably we're going to get something with Moff Gideon, and he's going to be back in the Imperial fleet or something, and then there's going to be maybe a firefight over Mandalore or something. Who knows? I mean, that's what are they going to do in these last 2 episodes? And maybe we're going to get a surprise. Maybe we're going to get something with Thrawn thrown in there too. I don't know. What are your thoughts on the final 2 episodes now?
Yeah, see, I don't think we're gonna get a big battle this end of season. I just have a feeling. I have a feeling there's gonna be a few more. There's gonna be another group of Mandalorians they're gonna have to go grab and bring in.
Are you saying that the ones that might have possibly freed Moff Gideon from that transport ship?
Potentially, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So then reunite with them, try and bring them into the fold, and then the finale, have all the Mandalorians all out there and just figuring out their plan, their quote unquote plan, and them arguing of, do we go to Mandalore, do we not, and all that.
Do you think Mando will get the Darksaber again? Do you see Bo-Katan falling?
I could see her falling, and that'd be the only reason I could see him getting the Darksaber again.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get a tease of Moff Gideon at the end of this season, and next season Moff Gideon is back.
Yeah, like I said at the beginning of this episode, I mean, this all seems like just setting up season 4. That's all it is. I mean, they're just getting through this season, like filler episodes to get ready for a huge season 4, hopefully. But I got to tell you, Burley, I really wish The Mandalorian would have stuck to the storylines of season 1 when Mando was just he was just a bounty hunter. And it would have been cool for him to do some bounty hunting with like Boba Fett or something like that, but I just loved him going out, finding these fugitives, taking them out, either that or putting them into carbon freeze and then taking them back, getting some money. The old West style of science fiction that we got in season 1. I loved that, but this is he's just a sideshow now. He's just a side character, it seems like, to Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan has taken over this show. I really believe that so far. Yeah.
Oh, I agree with you. Bo-Katan has taken over the show, and it's just like, okay, like, are we gonna be like, because it's gotten so side questy? Are we gonna get Boba Fett in these last 2 episodes? We're gonna try and rope Boba Fett into this. Like, I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
This hasn't felt consistent this season. Yeah. It feels like uneven, and I do agree with you. I like the season 1 approach of bounty hunter, new episode, new bounty, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then you can.
Every episode would be different, and he's going to a different planet. He's going to a different society where there's different alien races, and he's having to communicate and encounter the good and the bad of each place he goes to. I mean,
different planets, different locations. I totally agree.
Yeah. But that's not what we have, Burley. We have, of course, the quest to retake Mandalore now, and Mando is just another piece of the puzzle now to that. So, but who knows? I mean, we shall see. Maybe we'll get Ahsoka as well. If we're gonna get Boba Fett, why not throw Ahsoka in there too? Because Ahsoka obviously has a lot of connection with Bo-Katan Kryze, of course. So who knows? Because that could set up Ahsoka season 1. No idea, but we shall see. So anyway, that's been our recap of The Mandalorian season 3, episode 6, Guns for Hire. So I've been your host, Expat, and along with my co-host, Burley. So if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like and the subscribe and the notification bell for when we drop a new episode of Star Wars Republic or any of our other content here on the Arena Productions. So anyway, take care, everyone, and we hope to catch you in the next one. So may the Force be with you. Peace out.
Bye, everyone.